Some animals look so unreal. People genuinely thought they were fake. Not extinct creatures, not movie monsters, real animals living on Earth right now. And the deeper scientists explored our planet, the stranger these creatures became. From a sea slug that looks like a floating alien, to a shark with jaws that explode forward from its face, these are animals that honestly should not exist. At first glance, this looks less like an animal, and more like a Pokemon designed by the ocean. This tiny creature is called the Blue Dragon Sea Slug, and despite its almost glowing appearance, it's actually a predator. Blue dragons float upside down near the ocean surface, drifting with currents across warm waters around the world. But what makes them truly unbelievable is the way they defend themselves. They hunt venomous animals like the Portuguese man-o'-war. Most creatures avoid those floating tentacles completely. The blue dragon doesn't. Instead, it steals the venom. After feeding, it stores the stinging cells inside its own body, then uses them against predators later, meaning this tiny animal can become even more dangerous than the creature it attacked. And somehow, that isn't even the weirdest part. Its entire body is designed almost like camouflage from both directions. Its silver underside reflects the water surface from below, while its blue top helps it blend into the ocean from above. It's basically a living optical illusion. And because of its size, many people never even notice it drifting nearby, but if they do, they usually think it's fake. But not every strange creature hides in the ocean. Some live deep inside rainforests, where evolution created something almost transparent. This animal looks edited, like somebody lowered the opacity settings in real life. But this is the glass frog. And yes, you can actually see through its body. Most species have lime green backs that blend perfectly with leaves. But underneath, their skin becomes almost completely transparent. You can see organs, blood vessels, even the beating heart. And somehow, the effect looks more unreal in motion. Glass frogs spend most of their lives high in rainforest trees near rivers and streams. They're surprisingly small, usually only a few centimeters long, which makes their transparency even more bizarre up close. Scientists believe this unusual appearance helps with camouflage. When light passes through their bodies, their outline becomes harder for predators to detect. So instead of hiding with color alone, they partially disappear, and despite looking fragile, glass frogs are incredibly adapted to rainforest life. Some species guard their eggs aggressively. Males will remain beside egg clusters for days, protecting them from insects and predators until they hatch. It's strange to think that one of the most unreal-looking creatures on Earth is also a devoted parent, but nature gets far darker than this. Because deep in the ocean, there's a shark that looks like it escaped from a nightmare. This might be one of the strangest sharks ever discovered. The Goblin Shark looks ancient. Its long, blade-like snout, its pale skin, its almost lifeless stare. Everything about it feels wrong. And then the jaws move. Unlike most sharks, the Goblin Shark can launch its jaws forward with incredible speed. When prey gets close, its mouth suddenly extends outward from its face, grabbing animals before they can react. The first time many people see this happen, they assume it's CGI. But it's completely real. Goblin sharks usually live in deep ocean waters, far below where sunlight reaches, which explains why humans rarely encounter them alive. And maybe that's a good thing, because their appearance becomes even more disturbing up close. Their skin often looks pinkish or pale gray because blood vessels show through underneath. Combined with their loose skin and strange proportions, they almost look unfinished, like evolution created an experimental shark and never corrected it. Scientists believe goblin sharks are descendants of an ancient shark lineage dating back millions of years, meaning creatures similar to this existed long before humans ever appeared. And somehow, they survived almost unchanged, still hunting in darkness, still hidden in the deep, still looking completely unreal. But the next animal proves that strange creatures don't always have to be terrifying. Sometimes they can look adorable and still completely break biology. At first glance, the axolotl almost looks animated. Its tiny face, its feather-like gills, its permanent smile. Everything about it feels designed to be cute. But the axolotl is far stranger than most people realize. This animal never fully grows up. Unlike other salamanders, axolotls remain in their juvenile aquatic form for their entire lives. Scientists call this neoteny, meaning they keep youthful features permanently while still becoming adults capable of reproduction. So in a way, the axolotl is biologically trapped between childhood and adulthood forever, and that alone would already make it extraordinary. But axolotls have another ability that almost sounds impossible. They can regenerate body parts, not just skin, entire limbs, parts of their spinal cord, sections of their heart, even parts of their brain. If injured, they can regrow damaged tissue with astonishing precision, which is one reason scientists study them so intensely today. Because understanding how axolotls heal themselves could someday influence human medicine. And despite becoming massively popular online, wild axolotls are actually critically endangered. Their natural habitat in Mexico has been heavily damaged over time, meaning one of the strangest animals on Earth is slowly disappearing. And honestly, that says a lot about our planet, because some of the most unbelievable creatures ever discovered aren't hidden in movies or video games. They're real, living quietly in oceans, rainforests, and dark waters around the world. Creatures so strange that even when people see them with their own eyes, they still struggle to believe they exist. And somewhere on Earth right now, there are probably animals even stranger than these, still waiting to be discovered.